Did you know that over 92% of the people who set their goals this year are not going to achieve their goals? Now, that's shocking, right? 92% of people who set their goals will not achieve their goals this year. Now, while you're thinking about that, let's start with you. How are you doing with your goals? The goals you set out this year, how many of them have you accomplished? How many of them are on track? How many of those goals are you making great progress on? How many have you even started? Be honest with yourself. So one question I have for you today is this. Are you amongst the 8% of people who are making progress, who likely have achieved their goals or are on track to achieve their goals? Or are you amongst the 92% who haven't even started, or who, based on where they are right now, they know for sure that they are not going to achieve the goals that they set to achieve this year? Now, if you're amongst the 92% where you have set goals this year, but you just don't understand why you haven't started, you don't understand why you're not making progress, then this video is for you, because the message I'm about to share is going to turn things around for you. And even though we have 4 months left this year, there is that high possibility that if you listen and follow my advice, that you're going to get things done this year. Are you ready? All right, let's get into it. Now, one major reason why many of us set goals and we do not achieve those goals is because we lack clarity with those goals. Many times we have wishes, we have hopes, we have dreams, but we're not clear about the goal. We're not clear about the dream. So it's impossible for you to start something that you don't have clarity on. And many times it actually starts from the way we set our goals. Most of the times we set goals the wrong way. And when you set your goals the wrong way, you already failed even before you started. So how are you going to achieve your goal? Now, I'm sure you're thinking, okay, if I set the goals the wrong way, so what is the right way for me to set my goals? Now, before we get into the right way of setting your goals, let's look at how many people set their goals, because that might be the reason why you are slacking. Many times you have people set goals like this. I want to lose 60 pounds this year. I want to make $1 million this year. I want to achieve this. I want to achieve that. When you set your goals that way, that is simply a wish. That is simply a dream. And that's the reason why you probably haven't even started, because it's in the wish faculty of your brain. But when you are ready to move into action, when you want all parts of you to get into motion and begin to work on your goal, you've got to set your goals in a different way. Now, what is that way that actually kickstarts you into achieving your goals? What is that powerful way of setting your goals that actually kickstarts that success journey for you? Now, let's take a look at this. Instead of you saying, I want to lose 60 pounds of weight this year, take a look at this statement. By November 30th of 2024, I would have lost 30 pounds of weight, or I would have lost 60 pounds of weight. Did you notice the difference? One is more definite. There's clarity with one because there is time assigned to one. So that time gives you that sense of urgency. That time gives you something to look forward to. That time gives you a reason to get started and make progress on a day-to-day basis. So let's take a look at the statement again. I want to lose 60 pounds this year. And by November 30th, 2024, I would have lost 60 pounds of weight. Do you notice the difference? Many times we are setting our goals as a wish and as a dream, and that's the major reason why we're not even getting started. So year in, year out, we're setting goals. It's my desire to lose 60 pounds of weight. It is my desire to make $1 million. It's my desire to buy this dream car. It's my desire to move to this neighborhood. It's my desire to buy this house. It's my desire to change my career. And it just stays as a desire. It stays as a hope. It stays as a dream. But imagine that you get more definite. You're more clear. And you say, by December of 2024, I would have changed my career. I would have become an entrepreneur. I would have become an architect. I would have become, a content creator, whatever it is that you desire. When you define your goals that way, it gives you a sense of meaning. It's clear. So you know clearly that by December, I've got to be this person. So what do I need to start doing every day to make me this person? Am I doing the things I'm supposed to be doing on a day-to-day basis so I can become this person by this day? And every day you wake up, you know that you're closer to the realization of your dreams. And if you're not doing anything about your dream or your goal, you're able to track yourself to know whether you're behind, whether you're on track, or whether you're making great progress. And this is one of the major reasons why many of us are slacking. This is the major reason why 92% will not achieve their goals, because they're setting their goals the wrong way. Now, once you're able to set your goal the right way, there is power behind that goal. I want you to then take it a step further and document that goal somewhere that it's visible for you to be able to see it, so that every day you are reminded that by December 31st, 2024, I would have lost 60 pounds of weight. By December 31st of 2024, I would have made $1 million. Because every time you read that to yourself, guess what? You'll be like, oh my goodness, this is August. Okay, how much do I have in my bank account? If I'm trying to make $1 million, how much have I made today? Okay, that gives you that sense of urgency, because that goal has so much power backing it up. It's time bound, it is specific, it is clear. You know exactly what you've got to do. You know exactly where you've got to be at a certain point in time. And that is a game changer. So I want you to take a look at your goals and look at how you've written your goals, and try to write your goals this way and start to do something about it. Now, if you need help with documenting your goals, if you need, a system that actually helps you stay focused, I like to recommend this journal that has transformed my life this year. This journal is Transform Your Life in 12 weeks. This journal has been a game changer for me. This year, I have been on fire with my goals, and it's simply because I created a system that made it super easy for me to achieve my goals. And one of the first things I actually discuss in this journal is how to write your goals, because it is very important that the way we write our goals actually sets us up for success, right? So in this journal, I'd like to just quickly show you in a second. Right? We have section 1, which is, setting your vision, dream big, how to write your goals. And there is a whole page that talks about the reason why the way we write our goals actually determines whether we're going to achieve it or not. And there are examples of the wrong way of writing your goals and the correct way of writing your goals. It's important that you are very specific with your goal. By a certain date, I would have done this. By a certain date, I would have done this. That gives you so much power. And then you have the pages where you're able to document your goals, and then clearly you start tracking your goals. So if you want to learn more about this journal, I have a video that I created explaining how the journal works, how you're going to use the journal, and how this journal can truly transform your life in 12 weeks. A link to how you can purchase this journal is in this video, so make sure that you grab yourself a copy and begin to live that life that you've always desired to live. Achieving anything that you want is not difficult. The difficult part is you getting started. The difficult part is you having that system. The difficult part is you understanding what you have to do on a day-to-day basis. But once you have clarity on your goal, once you set your goal the right way, you're already on your way to success, because that is one of the most difficult part. And so you have a journal that's going to remind you on the best way to set your goals, to set you up for success, so that you can always be reminded of where you're going to. You could always be reminded of the progress you're making. You could always track it and document everything you need to do to get you there, all in one book. A book you can always carry around with you, a book that serves as a reminder to know that your dreams are valid and you made it. Honestly, when I go through my own journal, I'm so grateful for how far I've come, because previous years I was working at a much slower pace, and I thought it was normal until I realized that I could be doing so much more. And I know that you could also be doing so much more. And that's why this video is for you. So even though, we spent 8 months already out of this year, you may not have gotten started. It's not the end of the world. You can always pick up today and move with speed. Once you have clarity, you have the feel to get going. And once you grab yourself a copy of this journal, you're going to have a system that will actually help you set you in motion. And all you have to do is just keep tracking what you've already, documented to do on your goals and track your progress on a week-by-week basis till you get to the end of the year. All right, who is excited? I am super excited because this has been a game changer. Understanding how to set my goals has really transformed my life. And I'm hoping that it also transforms your life. You can make it. Your dreams are valid. And do not worry about all the mistakes you've made in the past. All of us have made mistakes, and it's when we learn that we share with the world so that you can stop making the same mistakes and then move to the next level. So I hope that this video is an eye-opener for you, where you're able to set the right goals that propels you for success, and you're able to take actions on a day-to-day basis until you get to that finish line. Here is me wishing you the best as usual. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and do not forget to share with your community, and make sure you tag me in it if you share it on social media. I would love it so much. Thank you very much, and I cannot wait to catch you in my next video. Bye.